welcome back. Today we are watching Transformers: The Last Night. What are your initial thoughts going into this, Kyle, after watching Age of Extinction last night?
Alright, so I fully did enjoy Age of Extinction. I said that in the last video. I know that might be crazy to say. Is that the same like pterodactyl thing from the last movie, or is that different?
No, that is, so in this movie they introduce more of the Knight lore.
Okay.
Because, you know, Optimus was a knight in the last movie.
Right.
That big dragon is like a bunch of knights. I don't want to reveal too much. They're
Okay.
a bunch of knights, but they're like a combiner. They turn into that dragon.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed the last movie. I said I was excited to see where it leads with Optimus going to find the creator or the creators. I'm assuming that this movie continues that story.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because you never know, sometimes that'll be a thing, and then the next movie's about, you know, something completely different. Yeah, I don't know.
I will preface. So you know how Galvatron was, you know, Megatron reborn in the last movie.
Right.
So Megatron's back. He's just
no
explanation.
Explanation. Okay.
He's just back.
I kind of figured that would be the case, and honestly, I'm not too upset about that because even though I don't fuck with Megatron, I'd rather him just be Megatron than
instead of Galvatron.
Right. So that's not like a big loss to me. Obviously, yes, there should be some sort of explanation, but I think no explanation is better than him still being Galvatron in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know everybody says this is like the worst Transformers movie. That seems to be the vibe. Other than that, I know, again, Isabel Merced is in this movie, so I'm excited to see her. I know she's a lot younger, so I'm intrigued to see like a younger version of her, because I'm not sure I've really seen her.
Yeah, I think this is one of her first roles.
Yeah, I don't think I've really seen her younger as an actor, you know what I'm saying? So it's intriguing to see how her performance will be. Yeah, and I know the boyfriend and stuff from the last movie don't even make an appearance. I know You told me Stanley Tucci does return, but he's completely a different character for some reason, and it's also like 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, I know Gemma Chan plays the main villain, who I really enjoy. So other than that, everybody says it's pretty bad, but I feel like I'm pretty excited to see how this movie's gonna go. So
yeah. Oh well, you know, forget everything I said. You know, this is the greatest Transformers movie ever.
Right.
You're gonna love it. Yeah, we'll see how our thoughts are after watching the movie. So, Transformers: The Last Night.
Bam.
It begins. Forgive me.
Transformers: The Last Night.
All right, we just finished Transformers: The Last Night. This was the first time I've seen this movie in probably 5 years at least. What were your thoughts, Kyle?
Again, man, I'm just being honest. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I love Shia LaBeouf and Sam Witwicky as the main character, and I think those movies have such a fun to them, and I think he's such a great lead. And, you know, coming into this, I thought I was kind of joking. I like Mark Wahlberg, but definitely I like more of the comedy Mark Wahlberg, you know what I'm saying?
Let the peacock fly.
Right. So I was a little hesitant about him being like this leading action guy, but I thoroughly enjoyed him also as a main character in both these movies. So I don't really know what it is. I don't know why I like these movies. I think part of it, I was thinking about this as we were watching yesterday and today. I think part of the thing is that I have nothing to go off of here.
Yeah.
So for a Transformers fan, I get to see you being like, this fucking sucks, but it's because you're like, this is how this is supposed to go, or this is how this went in a comic or in an animated thing or whatever. I have nothing to go off of, so I'm just like, what? Like you were telling me, Unicron that was probably a big one, because in most things he's like Galactus, right? He's this
like
huge big bad. Whereas
like...
here, I mean, A, we don't even really see him actually,
mm-hmm.
And B, it's like, no, that's just the Earth. So I'm like, yeah, whatever, okay. But for you, you're like, no, he's really supposed to be like the biggest villain.
Yeah.
I didn't like Megatron's kind of redesign here. I thought it looked horrible. He definitely looks better in the first couple movies. But I will say, I feel like I've said how he constantly gets bitched, and he does end up getting bitched at the end of this movie. But I feel like this may have been where he was his most menacing, when he rolls up. But I think it's because they had the upper hand.
Yeah.
By the time you get to the final fight, Cybertron is already terraforming with Earth. So like, yeah, I think maybe that's why he was the most menacing, is because the Decepticons had the upper hand coming into the final battle. So I think that's probably why I think he was the most kind of terrifying in this movie.
Oh, what did you think about him killing Anthony Hopkins?
That was hilarious seeing Anthony Hopkins' body just flying through the air.
Just slow motion.
Yeah, normally they try and disguise it, right? Somebody gets blown up and they're disguised within the explosion. No, they fully just showed obviously not really Anthony Hopkins, but somebody's body just flying through the air, which was hilarious.
Slow motion with the 3 aspect ratio changes while it was going on.
Right. The aspect ratios, I think that shit gave me a headache. That was ridiculous. I mean, it wasn't even for like action scenes. There was a scene where they were in the damn one of the buildings in England, and it was
they're just having a conversation.
Full ratio, and it cuts to Cade and Homegirl, and it just switches the aspect ratio. And I'm like, what are we switching here for? And then it immediately switches back to the full thing. So I'm not a movie guy in that sense. I don't know what the reasoning is and whatnot, but to me it just seemed unnecessary.
I tried finding a reason, and apparently that was just his artistic
That's his
vision.
style?
Or whatever.
Okay.
That's just how he wanted, because that's literally how it was shown in theaters.
Okay.
I thought I was going crazy when I was watching in the theater.
Right.
Like I was like, I swear to God, the bars are.
Somebody needs to, you know how Topher Grace went and like edited the prequels and stuff like that to make them better.
Really?
You never seen that?
No.
There's like an 8-hour prequel thing that Topher Grace went and did on his own.
No, I guess
like,
that's a very Eric Foreman thing for him.
Right.
To do.
So he like edited that and made like his own version of the prequels to kind of try and make it better. Somebody needs to do that with these movies and just make the full aspect ratio or some shit. Like try and stretch it.
Just crop it.
Right. Try and stretch it and just make all the movies have full aspect ratio the whole time. Or it changes the aspect ratio, when it needs to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I thought Mark Wahlberg was good as Cade. I keep thinking when I hear Cade, I think of Cade Skywalker. That's a character from like the comics and stuff like that, from Legends. Or Yeager, I think of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. So
yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that would pop up in your head more.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought he was good. Isabel Merced, she was great. I thought she was incredible.
I thought some of her earlier stuff in the movie was a little cheesy.
The stuff with the kid is cheesy, like the other kids and stuff is cheesy. But towards the end, I mean, I think she said she was like 13 or 14 in this movie. I don't know if that's her actual age when she filmed it, but she was definitely younger. And for someone younger towards the end to give that performance where she was crying and like she had very emotional moments towards the end of the movie. At first, saying she didn't know she could jump off the fucking planet and stuff, and then just crying and stuff like that. I was like, wow, she's giving a really good performance. So she never disappoints. Anything I see her in, she's great. I'm such a big fan of Isabel Merced.
She's very talented. So.
I didn't really care about the British chick, if I'm being honest with you.
Vivian?
Vivian. I know she has a big piece of this because she's a Witwicky and she's related to Sam in a way and da-da-da-da.
And then direct descendant of Merlin, the magician. So
that's the biggest part, is that she was the only one that. So I understood that, and I don't dislike that. I just thought like her character was kind of just boring. Like she just kind of existed.
Yeah, like she was introduced just for this movie, and then like she's not in any of the other ones. And hopefully you weren't too invested in the plot of this, because this is where it just cuts off, because it was just panned by people like me, Transformers fans, and then they just did like a soft reboot with Bumblebee.
Right.
Which you said you like Bumblebee.
I do like Bumblebee, and
I don't actually own Bumblebee on Blu-ray.
I mean, I pay for 1 million streaming services, so I'm sure.
Yeah, so we should be able to back that plus.
And I know Rise of the Beast or whatever, it's still technically in the same universe, but it's before.
Yeah, Rise of the Beast is still technically a soft reboot, but it's more of a direct sequel to Bumblebee.
Right. Okay.
I do own that on Blu-ray though. But
all right. Anthony Hopkins was cool. He was fun. Stanley Tucci as Merlin was hilarious. I was not expecting that to be what you were hinting at when you said it, but I thought he was just gonna be like almost like the same character, just a different name or something. I thought he was gonna be some random government official in the thing. I didn't realize he's gonna be fucking Merlin at the beginning. He's wearing
I'm suzzled.
Wearing a giant long hair wig and giant beard and stuff like that. Right. That was great. Josh Duhamel was back in this movie. I enjoyed that. I always enjoyed his character in the other movies.
He's the goat, man.
He plays not a villainous role, but he's a part of the kind of villainous.
He's a part of the government.
Right, the Transformer Task Force or whatever it was called. But then he has his, again, not really a change of heart because he always was on their kind of side, but he has like I'm done fucking with this. We're going to go help Optimus out. Yeah. Which is cool. Goosebumps, I told you the whole time when they're on the actual planet fighting, and everybody from Isabel Merced's character to the Autobots, all of them kept saying, "Where's Optimus? Where's Optimus?" And he rides in, does a little roll and shit. I told you I had goosebumps. That shit went hard.
So
as fuck.
You had goosebumps when he came in on the dragon, but you didn't have goosebumps like in the third
dinosaur?
One? In the third one, when he came in with the jetpack and just started killing all the Decepticons and shit. And
I don't really remember that much.
Okay. See that when I was in the theater, I got chills for the dragon, but like I got a little goosebumps this time, but
I think I had the goosebumps here because they kept asking where is he. Then one of them said he didn't make it, and then he does come in, and then I think to add to it, you had Isabel Merced's character start cheering when he comes into that.
Yeah,
kind of perked me up. So I think in general, it just was really well done.
Yeah, it was good. For me, I think the Transformers 3 is a little better because you got Shia LaBeouf, Sam Witwicky. He screams Optimus, and he just comes down, and the music's epic.
And yeah, Optimus straight up disforms the, what are they called when they're all together?
There's Inferticus, and then when they're separate, they're just the Infernicons.
Right. So the Inferticus, when he turns them into the Inferticons, and then just one swipe with the sword just beheads all 5 or 6 of them, was insane. That was sick.
Man.
Trying to think what else may have been in this movie. Oh, Gemma Chan. I mean, she's not in this movie a ton. Also, it's just her voice.
Yeah.
But she does make an appearance at the end. I think I had seen that scene before because I think during my Eternals hype, I found out she was in that movie, and I think I did some research, and I think I saw that scene. But it was cool to see that she's kind of still alive in a human form, and they show like kind of the digital robotic face for a second. So for people that were lost on it, they know, oh, that's whatever that Quintessa. And she's trying to. I mean, if this would have went somewhere, clearly it was building to her in a way, kind of helping bring Unicron alive or whatever. Not alive, I don't know. Trying to kill him.
Yeah, she's trying
to kill him, but I think if this would have went somewhere, she's trying to kill him by helping the one dude. The one dude's just trying to kill a Transformer, but in her mind, she's probably like, if I kill him, then I kill all of Earth or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I know, again, for Transformers fans, didn't enjoy it, but I have nothing to go off of here. So
to a certain degree, there's something enjoyable in the movie, but altogether, I think I was sitting there thinking to myself, this movie came out in 2017, before like any of the like generative AI came out, but like I was sitting there watching this movie and I was like, this movie really feels like it was just like a ChatGPT script because what do you mean you just throw in that like the big bad of the Transformers universe? Oh yeah, no, Earth is Unicron, by the way.
He is Galactus.
Yeah,
that'd be like doing Fantastic Four and being like, yeah, actually, Galactus is just Earth.
Yeah.
So.
And then like some of the lines, Optimus, he snaps out of it. He's like, "I am Optimus. Guys, we got to go up to this and destroy Quintessa." No shit, buddy. Like we knew that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's a perfect movie. It's definitely not my favorite Transformers movie. But I enjoyed it. But also, you guys are Transformers fans coming in. You guys have expectations for stuff. You guys know the lore. I know nothing, and I told you this is in the same realm as Fast and Furious. So I'm already coming in kind of mind turned off. So this is just a fun action flick to me with some cast that I already enjoyed, some actors that I already enjoyed.
That's okay. So where would you rank this?
Oh man! So as we started the movie, I created a list on my Letterboxd.
Okay.
So each thing I have like Pixar ranked, Star Wars ranked, MCU ranked, all that stuff on my Letterboxd. So I did do that. So y'all can go check that out. I think it's OTS Bridger or Cap Kidman on Letterboxd if you want to follow me. But it's not fully like I have all the movies in there, but it's not fully because I haven't fully seen all the movies. But it is there. So current rankings. My favorite one is 2.
Okay.
My second favorite is 1. My third favorite is
Age of Extinction, which is 4.
Right. And so what would that leave? That would leave. Oh wait, no. Bumblebee's in there somewhere because I already seen Bumblebee.
Okay.
And so that might be 3, and then Age of Extinction might be 4.
And then Last Night would have to just be 5 then, right?
Or 3.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I'm trying to remember everything that happened at 3. Like I don't know.
We didn't like 3 that much, so it's probably
yeah, maybe it would be Last Night and then 3.
Okay.
Probably so far, but we'll have a full ranking once I've seen all and rewatched all in a sense. So yeah, but yeah, if you want to go check that out, find my Letterboxd.
He'll put a little graphic like right here.
No, I probably won't. That makes me have to do more editing than I normally want to do. So.
All right. So OTS.
It's either OTS Bridger or Cap Kidman. I don't know if I was able to change it. So. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this movie, really? Because I feel like it's me watching, but when we do like you watching something, I still like to give my thoughts on it because it's a different point of view. So I feel like in these movies, we still need to get your thoughts.
Yeah.
On these movies.
Like I said, this is like the first time I've watched this in probably 5 years. There are redeeming qualities. Like I told you, I got goosebumps when Optimus came down and on the dragon and shit. there's definitely enjoyable parts. I'm not personally a fan of how it just rewrote a lot of the lore that the previous 4 movies had set up, because they had Bumblebee in 1940s, Germany.
Right.
When in the first movie, he didn't land until I guess in canon it would be 2007 as well.
Right.
And then that's like his first time on Earth, but oh no, he was actually in fighting Nazis in 1940s Germany. And Optimus Prime was like fighting in the Revolutionary War. Like if you go back to that scene and you look at, if you just like pause it and look at all the historical photographs, like it's so funny.
Right.
Like especially with Hot Rod. I think there's like a World War I photo and he's in the background, but he's in his Lamborghini form that he literally just got. Like Lamborghinis do not exist in like 1910s.
They didn't change the look.
They didn't change
they just copy
model.
And pasted them into the photo.
Like, and again, like to a normal person who's not a Transformers
fan,
it's probably like this probably just sounds like some really big nitpicks, but yeah.
I do like when they do show like all the Witwikis, which is also hilarious that they just made like every historical figure into a Witwiki or as a part of this Witwiki family or whatever, and then it just cuts to Shia LaBeouf just like.
Yeah. Are you username ladiesman217?
Yeah. Yeah. I do think so. This doesn't lead anywhere. And if there's a Transformers fan that's watching this, they may kill me. But this doesn't lead anywhere, right? And you had told me that it's been a thing for years that they've wanted to try and find a way to have Michael Bay wants to come back and he wants to do something with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox and stuff. Clearly, as we're filming this in March of 2025.
Shia LaBeouf is not doing great.
2026. Shia LaBeouf's not doing good, so I'm sure that's up in the air. So why couldn't we just bring some of the characters from the originals back, like a Megan Fox, but have these characters as well? Bring back Isabella Merced and Mark Wahlberg and do a story that way.
I think anything is on the table at this point.
I think that'd be fun. Sure, Mark Wahlberg is the lead, and maybe some people don't like that, but...
When we get to Rise of the Beast, I think you'll like Anthony Ramos' character.
I like him in general.
So. To me, Anthony Ramos, his human character in that movie is like the best human character that we've had.
I'm actually really excited to see that movie. I've been wanting to watch that movie for a minute. So.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Okay. All right.
I just know about the G.I. Joe thing. That's all I know. But that also that's pretty big. So it was, what I'm saying, when that happened, it was pretty hard to not see that. So yeah, but I feel like that would be my pitch, is maybe bring these characters back, bring back Mark Wahlberg, Isabella Merced, and maybe...
Gotta let the peacock fly, man.
Right, bring Megan Fox back, bring some of those original characters back, and maybe try and pick up where this story left off with Quintessa or something like that. But now, because it's so big, you have to call in, the Avengers, you have to call in the other team, the original trilogy kind of cast.
Yeah.
More John Turturro, because he's in this movie, but he's really not in this movie. He's like a glorified cameo. He shows up every once in a while, and he's just on a payphone or looking at a map. So bring him back, bring Michaela back, bring back
Sideswipe.
Right, yes, please. Bring those characters back. That bring back Sam's parents for some reason. Find a way to bring them back. Cool.
I've just realized I never asked you on camera in our Transformers 3 review. What were your thoughts on Ironhide's death?
I don't remember it. You gotta remind me.
Sentinel Prime killed him in cold blood. That was his betrayal, because you hated Ironhide.
Oh yeah, that's probably why I forgot about it. I didn't really care. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I cared more about Ratchet getting killed in the last movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Optimus screaming out, "Ratchet!" And
I'm gonna kill these humans.
Taking out a parking sign or whatever it was.
So yeah,
I enjoyed the movie. I know some Transformers fans would kill me for that, but I enjoyed it. I would like to see these characters come back and mix them in with the original characters. If Shia LaBeouf was able to be a normal human being, it would have been cool to see them do a movie with him and Mark Wahlberg where they kind of team up to go, stop Unicron from getting killed or whatever it is. Would have been cool to mix the two casts. Would have been really cool. I feel like that's where everything goes these days. So in a perfect world, it would be cool to have a movie where Sam and Cade and Haley Steinfeld's character and fucking Anthony Ramos' character all have to come together to team up or some shit.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would have been cool, but I feel like he's all messed up. Haley Steinfeld's, doing her own thing. She's kind of starting a family, so I'm not sure it's going to happen, but...
Yeah, I think she's about to give birth, actually.
I think so, yeah. So...
Yeah, congrats to Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, well, I believe we are going to watch Bumblebee next.
Right, so it's Bumblebee.
Unless you don't want to watch Bumblebee because you've already seen it.
I do want to watch Bumblebee, but you keep making mention of it. So if you don't want to watch Bumblebee, we don't.
No, we can watch Bumblebee.
I don't care.
Because I just know that was like the top one. You said, oh yeah,
I
I've seen
enjoyed
this
it.
one already. So.
But also, the last time I saw it was probably 6 or 7 years ago. Whenever, not when it came out. I think I've watched it after it came out. So probably like 2021 or something. That was the last time I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a minute. So I feel like we do need to watch it to stay true and give it a true ranking. You know, because it's high up on my list, but after I've seen all of these, it may
go down.
So we definitely need to watch that. I'm excited to watch Rise of the Beast, and then after that, I think we only have Transformers 1 and the 80s movie, and then we're done.
Yeah, I think so.
So, and we'll go on to the next series. I want to keep this going. It's fun having Wyatt come over once a week, so maybe we'll go into something else. He's never seen Avatar. Maybe we can force him to watch Avatar or something like that.
I don't know if I want to go into a person. I'm talking to a girl, and she really likes Avatar.
Oh.
So maybe it'd probably be good for me to get an Avatar.
I haven't seen the third one, so the third one will be a fresh experience for both of us. But anything like that, Avatar, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, so I feel like we could definitely get into that. Or we just rewatch stuff. Maybe we rewatch Star Wars or the MCU. That'd be a big task, but that'd be really fun.
Oh God, MCU would be.
If we rewatched all the MCU movies, would be very fun. So
I would be watching a lot of the shows for the first time.
I mean, I'm not saying we have to do all that. Maybe we just do the movies or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be very fun to watch Iron Man 1 together and Captain America and all that stuff. But yeah, we're rambling. So let us know in the comments what you want to see us watch. We're going to watch more stuff after we finish Transformers.
And then obviously let us know what your thoughts are on Transformers Last Night, or any of the other Transformers films that we reviewed. Mm-hmm. So when we're back, it'll be Bumblebee. So Autobots transform and roll out.